can start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Machine Learning for Multiple Domains training. I am Özlem from NCC-Turkey. I will be moderating the training. So this training is jointly organized by NCC-Turkey, NCC Serbia, NCC Montenegro, and NCC North Macedonia. So before starting, I would like to thank all of my colleagues, NCC colleagues, for their contribution to the organization of this training. So in the first session, each NCC will present activities such as training sessions, seminars, and conferences, POC studies, and the opportunities that they offer. And each NCC have 10 minutes for presentation. And if you have questions, you can write your questions in the Q&A part. Now we will start with Sanja from NCC Montenegro. Sanja, you can share, actually already share, and I leave floor to you now.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everyone. I will, as the first presenter, talk a little bit about NCC Montenegro and shortly about EuroCC project, and also present the training programs mainly for academia, but also for the professionals from the industry and for the public sectors that we are offering in the Montenegro. And the first slide, you'll see the beautiful picture of the Montenegro, so you can see it's so hard to work here when it's sunny days. Let's try with the next slide. Here we are talking about the main structure supporting this kind of project and this kind of events that you are attending today. HPC, or the high performance computing and related technologies application, including artificial intelligence, is extremely important. This is recognized by the governmental authorities, by the academic community, by the business sector. And this is one of the key technologies of the current information society and the future-proof intelligence society, because they are providing a solution and resolution of some complex and critical problems, engineering and research challenges. They providing capacity like high volume, high accuracy, high speed data processing. They providing enabling conduction very complex computer simulation, data analytics, and advanced AI modeling. So recognizing all these important characteristics and formats of the HPC, Europe decided to democratize access to supercomputing resources. They founded one entity called the EuroHPC Joint Undertaking, and their task was to mobilize resources to finance the building of the world-class European supercomputers and data infrastructure, and to conduct activities related to widening the usage supercomputing and HPC skills across the large number of private and public users to enhance European science and industry. So they got a budget about 7 billions, and from that budget they are financing a few projects. One of them is Digital Europe, and a part of that project is the EuroCC. EuroCC project is in charge for the establishment of the HPC national competence centers in 33 European countries, and their main role is to provide HPC, actually their reference point for all the HPC activities, training, or the services for the end users, and this is the users from academia, from the industry, and from the public sector. They can use supercomputing resources for free if they are using for the purpose of the research, development, or innovation. So NCC Montenegro is one of those 33 national competence centers, and is in charge for promoting HPC opportunities and benefits, for competence mapping, identifying the knowledge gaps, the development and training and service portfolio, HPC onboarding industry, especially focusing on SME, and promoting HPC, EuroHPC supercomputing access and expertise. So NCC Montenegro here. Here's just a short snapshot of the main activities. HPC national development, the national ecosystem development in Montenegro actually was driven by the EuroCC project, partly aligning on the government agenda or smart specialization strategy, some advanced academic research, and innovative business performance, mainly driven by IT sector. Basically, we are focusing on strengthening capacities, competencies, and collaboration in order to mobilize and attract customers or end users to utilize EuroCC opportunities, NCC services, and HPC infrastructure. Regarding our infrastructure capacities and competencies, we don't have the national HPC resources thanks to the European EuroCC program to international supercomputing, and we are supporting that with the national AI expertise. Regarding the NCC service portfolio, EuroCC project support the development of some academic and study programs. We are focusing on the industry uptake and SME interaction, especially providing a lot of services from the, HPC automated assessment, the HPC access, support with the parallel processing, GPU computing and developing simulations, and the building HPC industry use cases. For service for public industry, we are supporting some digital transformation agenda following their customized request, and for the academia, we are aligning on their innovation-driven and applied advanced research. Regarding sustainability concerns, we have 3-pillar collaboration models. We are heavily aligning on project collaboration, national, international, to enhance visibilities, to have some synergy effects, and to provide sustainable funding. We are very keen and heavily supporting NCC cross-collaboration. Actively with almost 20, we have some kind of joint industry or training events, trying to capitalize on the shared experience and expertise of pan-European networks. And actually, this is the way how we are also building our in-house capacities. And we also very proud on proactive and productive collaboration with key national stakeholders like government institutions, like business association, industry clusters, technical affiliation, because it's important to enhance your visibility and to provide some outreach and onboarding of the HPC resources and services. So I will provide on the next slides a few examples of the HPC and HBDA and AI skills development. As I said, we successfully introduced HPC and AI related technologies into the academic and academic programs of tertiary education at the UDG University. UDG University is the host university of the NCC Montenegro. We developed first developed and accredited the first national IE master program, and we also reconstructed the bachelor program at our Faculty for Information Systems and Technologies. We also developed professional training courses, some coaching courses. These courses, for example, parallel computing and deep learning, are up from 8 to 10 weeks courses, and they based on also domestic and international lecturers. For example, parallel computing we developed in cooperation with colleagues from NCC Germany, deep learning with colleagues from NCC Spain, and this is combination of the academic lectures, practical experience, and this global learning or promoting international mindset. In the second phase of the project, we mainly concerned on more customized training after this all mass communications and building capacities. We then try to develop a little industry specific or technology specific courses. For example, this competency training in IoT and IE. We also enhancing this national collaboration. So we did it in cooperation with the Montenegrin AI Association and the Alliance of International Science Organization. And this kind of training supporting, as you can see, IoT, AI, or practical development of some simulation with the support of computer vision and edge IoT. iFusion, I4S3 are actually national projects supported by the Innovation Fund. This educational program to promote innovation culture and to organize development of skills for the implementation of the smart specialization strategy in Montenegro. These kind of courses supporting certain technologies like computer vision, deep learning, and application in the area of priority sectors of Montenegrin development, which means this is the energy, health, agriculture, and tourism. We also have some interesting series of international lectures. This kind of international lectures, this kind of series is basically driven by the very interesting representatives. And this mainly, for example, we provide, sorry, okay, my mistake. Sorry. We provided the NCC expertise from Germany to introduce us with the quantum computing, to introduce our students with the basics, current state of hardware software development, and some success stories providing better performances, quantum computing performances versus conventional computing method. We also had, for example, very interesting lecturing from Divya Siddharth. She's announced recently, it was like a month ago, she was announced one of the among the top 100 the most influential young people according to the magazine Time. She was presenting a collective intelligence project. So she was focusing on the decentralization technologies, artificial intelligence, and digital democratization. So basically, she was talking about incubator for the new governance model based on the democratized use of artificial intelligence and widespread decision-making based on AI tools. And we also have in advanced risk management of future large-scale electrification, very well-known professor Kuzmanovic, who is presenting the massive electrification, risks of the critical infrastructure, and which will present some AI tools for increasing the smart grids resilience. Maybe at the end, just to say that we have one unique opportunities and one hybrid event that we are promoting every year and organizing every year. This is the International IEEE conference, the regional conference organized by the University of Donja Gorica, University of Montenegro as the partners of NCC, and University of Organizational Science in Belgrade. This is a great opportunity to, it's very widely knowledge and widely spread, and there is a lot of representatives from the academic staff, ICT professionals, and engineers and researchers and students. This is the place where you can listen academic lectures, industry workshop, roundtables, and you can present conference papers. And this we also realized with the support of our colleagues from the 6th NCC. There was a very nice industry workshop, the HPC industry use cases, where we presented more than 20 study cases, use cases, proof of concept from the 6th NCC, and also presented by some industry company representatives and similar. So this is basically from me for today. Thank you very much for your attention, and we wish you successful training.
Thank you for the presentation, Sanja. So if you have any questions, you can type your questions in the Q&A box. Let me check. Up to now, there is no questions, but they can ask later, maybe. So we can continue with the next speaker. I think Boro is not here. Maybe we can continue with Dusan now. Dusan?
Yeah, of course.
Are you ready?
Just a second. Boro will be here in a few seconds, but I will jump in. Let me share.
Okay. Yes, we see.
You see, but you cannot see me.
Yes, we cannot see you. Yes, now you see.
Now it's much better. Okay. Okay, my name is Dusan Vudragovic. I'm from the Scientific Computing Laboratory of the Institute of Physics, Belgrade, and today I will briefly present HPC Serbia, which is EuroCC National Competence Center for High Performance Computing in Serbia. So just to mention, in contrast to other NCCs that were, for example, NCC Montenegro and will be presented today, we joined the EuroCC consortium after its first phase, so starting from January 2003. So although we joined a little bit late, here I would like to emphasize that we have been collaborating at the regional level for over 20 years. So I will mention just a few out of many projects with the C prefix. So C, that stands for Southeastern Europe. So for example, through the series of SIREN projects, we established national research and educational network within our countries and connected our institution to pan-European GENT network. Then through a series of CGRID projects, we established regional high-throughput computing infrastructure. After this grid era, within the HPC project, we made efforts to establish regional high-performance computing infrastructure, and more recently in VSIM and the NIVOS Euro project, we somehow equipped our resources with relevant policies, enabling them to be used by all researchers from Europe. And also in this way, we made our resources more interoperable between themselves. So this was just a quick overview of the regional efforts, and considering HPC Serbia, since we established from the EuroCC second phase, our ultimate goal in this project is somehow to reach the same level of maturity that was already achieved by other national competence center during the previous phase of the project. At the moment, NCC Serbia or HPC Serbia consists of 2 institutions. Just to try to move slide, 2 institutions. So the first one is Institute of Physics Belgrade, and I'm from the Institute of Physics Belgrade, and the second one is University of Belgrade School of Electrical Engineering. So both these institutions have a leading position among the scientific institutions in Serbia in fields of high-performance computing, high-performance data analysis, and artificial intelligence. So regarding the main achievements within the EuroCC project, first we managed to develop and to establish a service portfolio. So this activity somehow forced us to identify the research fields where high-performance computing solutions were used and are used regularly. So here we started from our research communities, and included in our portfolio, in particular, expertise in computational physics. For example, simulation of ultra-cold quantum gases, then simulation of strongly correlated quantum systems, then analyzing of granular materials, and in general, let's say, simulation and modeling of complex systems. And this also includes modeling of large-scale social data, and this part will be presented tomorrow in the hands-on session by Marija Mitrovic-Dakulov. So it will be more about this. You will hear tomorrow in the morning. Then, besides computational physics, we also have a strong community in computational chemistry, then also in climatology, astrophysics, and life sciences. So these communities are located in various academic institutions in Serbia, and as HPC Serbia, we established collaboration with 6 academic institutions so far. Besides this academic institution, we also established strong collaboration with, let's say, big industries, in particular, with Hewlett-Packard Enterprise and IBM. Now, when I talking about IBM yesterday, I saw a funny video about IBM. It was probably TikTok or something like that, where on the street they are asking people what they are do for a living, and one old gentleman said, "Well, I'm project manager at IBM," and then the video creator, so person with the mic, asked, "What is IBM?" So it seems that younger people are not aware of IBM. So just to mention that IBM is a big company from the United States that used to sell, it seems, computers, and the acronym itself, if I'm correct, stands for Industrial Business Machines or something like that. So in this collaboration with IBM and Hewlett-Packard, we regularly participate in national events organized by these companies. And during these events, we typically present the main achievements of and developments of HPC Serbia. Also, we established collaboration with numerous SMEs. So, in particular, I will mention just few of them that are located in Belgrade. It's Sirmia and Moonstruct. So one is micro, and the second one is the medium enterprise. Also, so with these companies, typically we discuss the potential use of services and resources that are offered by HPC Serbia, and also we provided expertise and resources to one startup company. The name of the company is AI Software, and this company uses our resources for data analysis, fine-tuning, and development of the reputational algorithm. Also, at the very beginning of the project, we established dissemination and communication channels. So we have a website. Here is the link to the website. Later, I will share the link to our Facebook page. And using these dissemination channels, we communicate about HPC Serbia activities, training events. We publish announcements, news, success stories, etc. And somehow it is difficult to be a competence center in high performance computing without high performance computing resource. So this is our main and primary high performance computing resource. The name of the resource is Paradox Cluster. When we say Paradox Cluster, typically this is the common name for the computing equipment that is installed at the Institute of Physics Belgrade. The cluster is initially installed in 2005, and so far it has undergone 5 major upgrades since then. The first version that was, as I said, installed in 2005 has only 16 CPU cores, and after the first upgrade in 2007, something like that, the total number of cores were increased to 128. The third upgrade in 2008 provided in total 700 cores. Then next major upgrade happened in 2013. And after that upgrade, total amount of the cores was something like 2,000. And after the most recent upgrade from the last year, the total capacity of the cluster is around 3,500 of CPU cores. Also, we have 350 terabytes of the storage space, and all these components are interconnected with let's say state-of-the-art InfiniBand technology at 100 gigabits per second. The cluster itself is logically divided into four main parts. So most of the resources are grouped into the traditional high-performance computing cluster. So when I say traditional, I mean with the batch system, which can be accessed via SSH protocol using console. Then another smaller part is focused on high performance data analysis. So for this, we are using we have deployed a Hadoop cluster. Also, part of the little bit older equipment is provided as high throughput computing cluster, and mainly this is used by our colleagues that are involved in CERN experiments in Serbia. At the moment, we have collaboration with Atlas experiment and CMS experiment. So these are high energy physics users, and we have additional equipment that is equipped with the NVIDIA A30 GPU cards, and these resources are provided as an AI cluster. So this was a very brief overview of HPC Serbia. I really hope that you will enjoy this training event. I think that we will try I hope that we will try to organize similar events in the future, and also I hope that some of them will be face-to-face events. So this is all from my side. So Boro, the floor is yours.
in the Q&A box. So maybe we can continue with the next speaker from NCC Türkiye. Sezen Bostan is representing NCC Türkiye. Sezen, please go ahead.
Thank you, Özlem. As Özlem said, I'm from NCC Türkiye, Sezen, and today I'm going to present you some highlights from NCC Türkiye. Oops. Yes, here. Let us start with what HPC is, which is the use of high-performance supercomputers and parallel processing techniques to solve large-scale and complex computational problems that cannot be solved by laptops or office computers, by your own home computers. And the objectives of EuroCC projects are actually to increase awareness and competences in the field of HPC, HPDA, and AI, and to establish national competence centers in EuroHPC-JU participating countries. Actually, approximately 5 years, we have been performing these EuroCC projects, the first of which has lasted in 2 years, started in 2020, and ended in 2022. And the second phase of the EuroCC project, this EuroCC-2 project, started at the beginning of the 2023. And CASIEL-2 is actually the complementary project that promotes interaction and exchange of expertise across the NCC network and also COEs in Europe. Here, let me continue with the structure of NCC Türkiye. We, as TÜBİTAK Ulakbim, is the main beneficiary of EuroCC-2 project and NCC Türkiye with our national infrastructure, Turkish Science E-Infrastructure, TURBA. And actually, we take the control of management in mainly infrastructure support and HPC expertise. And we have 3 partners: Middle East Technical University, Sabancı University, and another supercomputing center in Turkey, ITÜ National Center for High Performance Computing. And they're actually mostly responsible from academic consultancy, trainings, POC mentoring, and also, of course, by the second supercomputing center, infrastructure support. And as we mentioned, TURBA is our national infrastructure, Turkish Science E-Infrastructure, and actually it is our roots, and we provide services in the considering the EuroCC-2 project. We offer services, infrastructure services and resources, infrastructure support for the POC studies that we conduct through the EuroCC-2 project and also EuroCC project. And what are the activities performed by NCC Türkiye throughout the beginning of the first phase of EuroCC project? That we perform info dates, we perform SME visits, academic visits, and we actually organize 2 national conferences included in these 2 phases of EuroCC projects. We have a MOOC platform. We are actually performing periodically seminars. And as like this training, we are organizing trainings and workshops, and we actually have reached more than 10,000 participants coming up to this day. So let me start with info dates on EuroHPC-JU calls. As you all know, most of you know, EuroHPC offers some access calls, which are extreme scale access, regular access, AI and data intensive applications access, development and benchmark access. So for the information, to give information about these calls and about opportunities that EuroHPC offers to the researchers and to the different communities related to HPC, HPDA, and AI, we organize info days on these EuroHPC-JU calls. And after these info days, if if a demand comes from the participants, we organize one-to-one meetings to understand the needs of the researcher or needs of the SMEs or large enterprise representatives, and to direct them to the appropriate call or appropriate resources. And coming to the MOOC platform is very new, and if I'm not mistaken, it has been started through the second phase of the project, or in the late of EuroCC project, I'm not sure. But now our MOOC platform is now open, and we are offering 4 courses there: fundamental concepts of generative machine learning, molecular dynamics, simulation of small molecules, high through virtual screening with the Autodoc WINA program, and molecular dynamics simulations with LEMS. I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of them is on Turkey. No, one of them is in English. Maybe Özlem will correct me. And the others are in Turkish.
All of them are English.
Okay, okay, I'm mistaken. Okay, I'm so sorry. So coming to the POC studies, actually in this proof of concept studies, we are offering free HPC resources depending on the needs of SME. It can be CPUs or GPUs. And we offer free academic mentorship and free academic HPC expertise. Through the first phase of EuroCC project, we had conducted 29 POC studies, and actually 11 of them were completed. 8 of them were closed for some reasons, and 10 of them turned out to be a success story. And through the second phase of EuroCC project, we have conducted 7 POC studies, and 3 of them are still in progress, and 4 of them has turned to be a success story. Actually, you can see some companies, all of the companies that performed POC studies through the second phase. Actually, I have forgotten to change the descriptions to English, but they're mostly talking about the topics of the POC studies. And actually, if we consider the success stories, you can all access to these success stories throughout the success story booklets that are published by EuroCC2 management team and CASTIEL2 team through these links. And our success stories actually have topics from several fields, several disciplines, from AI to CFD, from weather prediction optimization to manufacturing, from material science to machine learning. And if you're interested, you can reach those success stories throughout success story booklets. Links are here. Or if you want to read in detail about these POC studies and success stories, you can visit our NCC-Turkey website. And how we help companies and how we conduct actually POC studies or directing SMEs to the EuroHPC calls. Actually, we have a well-established process to determine the HPC maturity of the SME, which comes to us. With our partners, with our university partners, we evaluate firstly the POC application of the SME, and we have some evaluation process about this application. And if it is found appropriate, we accept SME to conduct a POC study, and POC studies last for 6 months. And according to the outcomes of POC studies, either it turns a success story, and then we measure companies' HPC level with our maturity assessment tool, and we see from where to where SME gained its level of HPC maturity, from where it comes to where it goes. So according to its maturity level, we direct the company, the SME, to the EuroHPC JU calls to find new resources and to continue its researches and studies, actually. And lastly, let me call about some communication channels and our dissemination activities. To increase NCC visibility, we use announcement lists, and we always have our webpage up to date. You can visit. And we use our social media channels actively. And starting from the beginning of this year, we have started to send bi-weekly newsletters. And we have our X account, LinkedIn account. We have a YouTube channel, of course. And as I said before, we have our website, which is up to date always. So thank you for your attention. If you have any questions regarding NCC Turkey, I'm happy to answer.
Thank you, Sezen.